With GTA 6 Trailer 3, marketing, and pre-orders all right around the corner, today we are going to be going over some brand new gameplay leaks and mechanics that you guys do not want to miss. Today we're going to be breaking down everything we currently know about the inventory system coming to GTA 6. All of this information is confirmed and pulled directly from Trailer 1, Trailer 2, confirmed details, and all of the data and leaks that we've been dissecting and covering over the last few years. Because there is a lot more going on here than most people are talking about, and if you're sleeping on this topic, you need to wake up because Rockstar has completely revamped how you carry, equip, share, and use items in GTA 6. So that being said, let's dive right into it. And to start, this is officially going to be the end of the quote-unquote walking armory. And if you guys have played GTA 5, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You're walking around Los Santos with a minigun, an RPG, a railgun, and 14 other weapons stuffed somewhere that literally makes no sense at all and defies all known laws of physics. It was a fun system, but Rockstar is unfortunately going to be leaving it behind and changing everything we know for GTA 6. In GTA 6, your character can only carry a limited number of weapons at a time, just like Rockstar did with Red Dead Redemption 2. We know so far that you can carry 2 rifles and 2 pistols at the same time, and here is where it gets real. Any additional weapons you pick up don't just disappear. They actually get stored in the trunk of your personal vehicle that you are driving or using at that moment in GTA 6. And that is a massive shift in how this game is going to be played. You're not a walking armory anymore. You're a criminal who has to think about their loadout before they step out of the car. Rockstar isn't making this game bigger, but they're also making it smarter and more realistic, and this weapon carrying overhaul is one of the clearest signs of that. The limited weapon system has already upset some fans. Obviously, there is a big split in the community, though others feel it would make the game more realistic and immersive, which is personally my opinion on it, which is why I'm so excited. And honestly, both sides do have their arguments. Of course, it is nice to be able to hold and carry all the weapons you want and not have to worry about it, but as GTA 6 is definitely going to be more realistic and immersive, they need to make these changes so that it all feels realistic. If you have certain things that make no sense at all, while other parts of the game are hyper-realistic, it just simply doesn't make sense, and it does not mesh well at all. GTA has always evolved, and this evolution is clearly pulling from the best parts of Red Dead Redemption 2, a video game that many people consider to be Rockstar's greatest achievement, especially when you look at the graphics and how advanced the game was releasing back in 2016. So of course, let's not panic yet with these GTA 6 changes. Even though it's going to be more realistic and take some time to get used to, I think it's definitely going to be for the better. And here is what we actually can carry. So let's break it down clearly. Players are limited to carrying 2 rifles and 2 pistols. Any additional weapons must be stored in vehicle trunks. That is not your loadout on foot. Lean, tactical, and deliberate. The leaked footage from 2022 also shows that the protagonist holding a pistol in hand while carrying a rifle on his back. So just like in Red Dead Redemption 2, where Arthur Morgan would visibly sling his long rifle or weapon over his shoulder, that is going to be the same in GTA 6, and that visual carry system will be returning. You'll actually see your weapons on your character's body. This isn't just a cosmetic, it's a communication system. You look at Jason or Lucia and you immediately know what they're carrying going into a situation. And for those worried about not having enough firepower, you gotta remember your car is essentially your second inventory now. In case you want to keep more weapons, they will not just disappear, but they will be stored in the trunk of your vehicle, so you need to make sure that you keep your vehicle near you if you know you're gonna need an arsenal of weapons, so you can set up your loadout before a mission and execute properly. That's a different level of strategy compared to anything we've ever seen in GTA, but again, it just definitely makes it more immersive. Now, on top of this new inventory system, we also have duffel bags and a brand new looting system to go along with it and to complement it. Here's where the inventory system gets genuinely exciting, because it's not only about how many weapons you can carry. In GTA 6, you can also carry a duffel bag, which can then be used to store stolen items, money, or even extra weapons if they fit. We've seen this in both Trailer 1 and 2. Jason is shown dropping bags during a heist sequence, Lucia is seen carrying them during getaways, and the duffel bag appears to be a core part of how robberies and heists will function in this game. There's also a smaller backpack version of the duffel bag, which serves as a smaller loot carrying option. So of course, depending on the job and situation, whether it's a smash and grab at a convenience store or a full-scale bank heist, you'll be choosing the right carrying tool for the right crime. And that level of detail, that's Rockstar showing us that even the bags in GTA 6 have thought behind them, which is going to make this game so realistic and so much fun. And what's crazy is it gets even deeper. Rockstar is abandoning the walking armory trope of GTA 5 in favor of weight and realism. Jason and Lucia share a physical duffel bag system, if Lucia is carrying the assault rifle, Jason is restricted to sidearms until they physically hand off the heavy weapon or bag to one another. And it's crazy. That bag isn't just yours, it's shared. It's a physical object in the world that creates tactical decisions in real time, so during a robbery, during a firefight, or during a police chase, whoever's holding the bag and what weapons are in that bag matters a lot. And that's not just a new inventory mechanic, that's a storytelling through gameplay changes, which Rockstar is doing a very good job of making sure they are big changes that are going to affect the game, strategy, and overall storytelling. And of course, this is also tying into a brand new shared inventory system. This brings us to one of the most unique and under-discussed mechanics in GTA 6, the shared inventory between Jason and Lucia, the two main protagonists that we are going to be playing the GTA 6 storyline and campaign as. Some weapons and items are labeled as shared, which means both main characters can access and use them. This feature suggests that a character will have two types of inventory, one that's personal and another that can be shared between both characters. And it's crazy that you have your own personal loadout, the weapons and items that are yours, and then there's going to be a shared pool between you and your partner that both of you can pull from depending on the situation. It creates a layer of cooperation and planning that GTA has really never seen before, especially in a single player campaign. And in trailer 2, we could actually see Jason and Lucia operating in tandem constantly, not just as a story choice, but likely as a gameplay necessity because of how the shared loot system is going to work. This is typically a Bonnie and Clyde mechanic system. You have to trust your partner, communicate through the loadout, and make sacrifices. If Lucia takes the rifle, Jason will have to run with pistols or smaller weapons. If Jason takes the bag with the rifle, Lucia will stay mobile and just have pistols. This inventory system isn't just a menu, but it's a relationship where you have to be very strategic about what you're doing. We also have a good bit of info about the healing items, armor, and the D-pad system. The changes also go beyond weapons and bags. In GTA 6, this will include extra item slots that are very useful for carrying things like painkillers, health kits, body armor, and etc. These items help you heal and protect yourself from enemies during fights and missions in GTA 6. The inventory UI shown in the GTA 6 leaks from 2022 also indicate that the minds behind the game are trying to streamline the equipping process. One clip indicates that players will have the option to use the D-pad to directly put body armor or utilize a medkit and pills, pulling them directly from dedicated item slots rather than digging through a full weapon wheel or full inventory wheel, which can usually take a lot of time. And that is a huge quality of life upgrade. In the middle of a gunfight, you don't want to have to scroll through a wheel of 14 or 15 different items to find your medkit. Instead, you can just click one button with the dedicated D-pad spots, and your healing and defensive items will respond way quicker and a lot smoother, especially in combat. Rockstar is clearly redesigning not just what's in your inventory, but how quickly you can access it and when it matters, which is again a huge quality of life upgrade, and it's just going to be a lot better than what we knew in GTA 5 and older titles. But as of right now, that is all we got for you guys in today's video. There's everything we know about the inventory system, looting, weapons, and pretty much how everything is going to work in terms of gameplay mechanics for GTA 6. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you are brand new, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Take it easy, my friends.